Central. Are you telling me that by close of business, I'm not going to see refuse scattered?
Please.
Teshinungwa.
Yes. Please. Teshinungwa is not AMA. You see?
Okay.
Teshinungwa is not AMA.
If I go to Nima.
I'm telling you this evening.
Newtown.
This evening,
yes.
right now, go to the CBD and you find trucks there working and picking refuse, just like you will see in London or New York. Today, when
they work at night.
They work at night. Today, if you go to the CBD, you see the traders themselves with brooms. Let's give credit where credit is due. Since we introduced the red line in the city of Accra, the traders have taken the responsibility. AMA staff, Zumalom staff are there sweeping to make sure that we reduce the refuse in Accra. Look, I wake up sometimes 10 p.m. just to drive through the city. It's a joy. After your program, come with me.
Bring your that challenge. I'm going with you after the show.
Please.
What do you want us to do?
And tomorrow, I want us to go to the CBD, where we generate most of the refuse. And you won't believe that you are in the CBD. Because you won't find 1 liter.
And where CBD is what?
The Central Business District of Accra, where we used to see piles of refuse. And in the morning, 9 o'clock.
Circle, people are complaining that there's refuse.
Circle, no, I'm not here to say that the whole of Accra has been cleared of refuse in terms of
is it much
management.
Better?
It is much better.
What is your secret in cleaning up Accra?
Well, you know, look, the best way of holding responsibility is the involvement of the people. You know, because if you are a leader, you must have people to follow you. If you are a leader, you must encourage, motivate, provide leadership for people to follow you. And in this country, what we need most is education. You know, education of alerting people of standards, getting them involved in the implementation, and let them take the responsibility themselves. And that is what we are doing.
Are you getting the support of the people?
Yes, I'm telling you. I'm saying, look, the most amazing one today is the fact that when traders come to Accra to sell, they have a red line. They know they shouldn't sell onto the road, so they keep the red line. They know they should not have refuse around them, so they come with broom. When they sell their wrappers, papers, they sweep. You understand? And they gather the refuse. And then look, they themselves have bought bins, refuse bins. And then when people drop leaflets, they tell them, please pick it up.
They are doing that?
Bola, I said tomorrow morning, 6 o'clock, meet me at the Accra Conference Center.
Sanitation
Community Center
is one big deal. And of course, the traffic situation. That will be, you know, something that I know we'll have to talk to the police and the MTTD about. But of course, you played an instrumental role as the mayor. Directing traffic in Accra.
Yes.
Really, why did you have to do that? Did you have to go out there and be on the street directing traffic? When we have been dealt with other issues, what do you make of that?
Well, you know, look, Bolare, if you are a leader, you cannot ignore the little things, because it is the little things that turn into big things. And if you take care of the little things, the big things will take care of themselves. You see, look, if you see Vanderpuije in traffic in Accra, it is not because we don't have people who have to deal with traffic. You understand? But it is sending a message of responsibility.
Leadership by example?
It's part of it, but getting involved. You understand? Look, do you know that my presence commands respect and responsibility? You are the CEO of this place, right? This company.
Correct.
And I believe that you come to work on time.
Sure.
I believe that you are here 90% of the time.
I have to.
It is not because you want to force your will on the people, I believe. It is because your presence.
But when I'm not around, systems should function.
Exactly. But you have to be around. Because if you have to be around to not be around. You understand?
Now you're confusing me.
Oh yes. Look.
You have to be around not to be around.
You have to be around and not to be around. You see, if you are not around, you will never be around. But if you are around, when you leave, your presence will stay. You understand?
People have talked about the approach. There are videos of you assaulting or attacking or talking to a truck driver and your men heckling him and all of that. What do you make of that? Do you think that sometimes, well, force should be applied and must?
Bola,
Yes.
what you just described has never happened.
We've seen the video.
No,
you
no.
exchanging.
No. I don't.
What really happened?
Exactly. Thank you. Give me 5. Because you see, that video showed you what whoever took that video
From a certain angle.
from what they wanted you to see, but you did not see everything. You see, let me take a minute to tell you. On that fateful day, we were undertaking a cleanup exercise. We had cleared one side of the road. We were working on one side of the road, which was a dual road, you know, both traffic going on one side. And this is exactly, I'm talking about Novotel, you understand? Moving Peak and Novotel.
Okay. That stretch. That stretch.
Going into the CBD.
All right.
Okay, so we had to divert the traffic onto one side. Here, look, we were picking the refuse with the refuse truck, compaction truck. You know how big this truck is. So we decided that I must go there, others must come in, so we can direct the traffic. There was this particular driver that had over 25 cars ahead of him. Remember that day we had appealed to the general public that all truck drivers, taxi drivers, everybody must be part of the cleanup exercise. However, we did not enforce it. This truck driver was behind about 25 cars. He decided to stay there and honk. Every 2 minutes, ping, ping. So I walked there and told him that, look, we have volunteers working on the road. We are using the double road, so he needs to take time. When the compaction truck moves, we would let the traffic flow. I did it myself. Then we came back, we were picking the refuse. No, not less than 5 minutes, it was on, blaring, ping, ping. So now I asked my police officer, I said, go and tell him that he should exercise patience. It will get to his turn. Now it gets to his turn, there were only 2 cars away from him. He does it again. So now I go to him and I say, my brother, slow down, you will go. They moved the 2 cars and you should have been there to see the speed with which he was taking off. I'm telling you, we have volunteers on the street collecting refuse. So I had to step in and say, stop. He stopped. When he stopped, his foot was still on the accelerator, still accelerating. At that time, I don't think he was reckless. He was reckless. You understand?
So that's what happened.
That is what happened. So now I told him, I said, look, you are under arrest. You need to come out of your car. He was want to waste everybody's time. And you see, look, Bola,
yes, sir.
Look, it is the act of such behavior that more often than not renders our society highly indisciplined.
It has to do with the behavioral patterns. We'll get into all of that. Lots of messages are coming in. Our WhatsApp line is 0262-518-268. That's 0262-518-268. You're on Star 103.5 FM. And of course, Mayor of Accra is our guest. We are live in Kumasi on Ultimate 106.9 FM, live in London as well on CBSR Radio, and we're live around the world on StarRFMOnline.com. May we get to meet you. Let's get to know where you're from, where you were born. Yes, we know you were born in 1955. It means that this year you turn what?
This year
60.
Yes.
Wow. That'll be on the 4th of November.
Yes.
Any celebrations coming up? 60.
Oh,
at 60.
I celebrate my life every day.
Okay.
There has never been a birthday that I have celebrated, celebration. Because look, life is a gift and it comes to me every day. That's how I see it. So every day I live my life to the fullest. Tomorrow,
by doing what?
Well, I do things that I believe that would endure to humanity's benefit, would endure to the benefit of my family, would endure to myself.
Like what?
Well, I get up, I enjoy the job that I do. I enjoy it so much. So every day I want to do it to the fullest. I want to do my best every day. I look for ways in which when I have worked, I can go to bed and relax and say, oh, thank God I live today. Tomorrow, if I don't wake up, I say, thank you, Lord. I have served and I've enjoyed my life. You understand? I don't wait till my 60th birthday and then celebrate it.
For the first time, tell us, how do you take the attacks, the insults, people not being happy, and when you hear radio callings and, you know, people just angry at you that you need to do more? How do you take it there?
Look, I have always wanted to be mayor of Accra.
Oh, you've always wanted to be?
Yes, yes.